Hi everyone, welcome to a new Begijnhoeve video. We're going to do a new how-to video. We got quite some questions after the last how-to with Le Premier about what is the next step. So we thought it would be interesting to make a new how-to and we'll show you what we do now with him. I hope you like this video. Today I'm going to show you Le Premier. I did 10 minutes of walking, so he's been a bit warmed up. So now I'm going to start trotting. And we start really easily, not too much speed, but still keep him active because this is a horse with a lot of swing. So this horse needs to stay active when you start, but not going fast. And the first thing we do is that we start to steer the shoulders again, like I showed you in the first how-to with him. So I go left now, because I don't want him to fall on the right shoulder. Here it's already quite good, so he's already pretty good on two reins. And I'm gonna make like an 8, or I'm gonna do like a serpentine, just steering with no bending. Very good. I'll go left again. I keep him straight. So now I get connection on the left rein as well. And you see that he's pretty active, but I'm not going too fast. Now he's not getting active, now he's getting a bit slow. So then I ride a bit more forward. Still he's responding. Now he's active, but a little bit too fast. So then I go back a little bit and I want to be the frequency of the pace is the same. So this is pretty good. I will see in the mirrors that they're straight. So I'm happy now for the trot, so I'm going to start cantering. So this is good. Then we go to the trot again. Brrr, draf. Ooh, well done. I'm first going to make him straight again. And what I do now in the trot, I think that's very important with a horse with a lot of swing and lacking a little bit of power still on the hind legs, that you make lots of turns. If you go straight, the horse is getting more long and falling a little bit on the front. If I turn, the horse will be more in balance and you have more control over the hind legs. You see here, so now he's a little bit more together. He's not collected or something, but you see that he's less long. This is good. Make a turn. Oh, make him active. Yeah, this is good. Okay, we're gonna make the left canter. What I want is that when I touch my leg, I want him to respond and think forward. While I'm doing my warm-up, I go faster, and while he's getting more warmed up, I want him to be more active and go less fast. This is good. We go to trot. Oh, he really wants to go to trot. Turn, turn, good. For a warm-up, I'm pretty happy now, so I'll go to the walk. Ooh. Well done. Maybe you noticed Le Premier is wearing a different kind of bridle. The bridle is from Dressage. They asked me to try this bridle on. It's an anatomical design bridle. I must say it fits really well. You have no pressure points or whatsoever on his head, so that's really good. And what's the biggest difference is that you have a really close connection with the mouth. So you feel every movement, you feel it back in your hand. So it gives you lots of information how your connection is. So I'm pretty excited about it, I must say. And he's too, I think. So step 1 was to warm up my horse And with a horse like this, who has lots of swing but is lacking a little bit of balance and power, I do a lot of turnings to keep him a little bit more together. Now, step 2 is, when I pick him up again, I'm going to start with the transitions. And you can do transitions, walk, trot, canter, but you can also do the transition in the trot, go slower and go a little bit more forward while making him more active and not gaining a lot of speed. So, and it's getting better and better while he's getting older, of course, but that will be your goal. So I'm going to try. I hope he will do it. Okay, trot. You see, I do him a little bit, ooh, help. I put his head a little bit higher, but I'm not making him round. I just want him to be on 2 reins again, the same as I did in the warm-up. So it's all the same, only his head position is a little bit higher. So this is a okay trot. Now I'll go to walk. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that is not good. Why is this not good? He's not thinking forward while I'll make the transition. So he's like a plum pudding, and I don't want that. So we're going to try again. So this is okay trot. Now I'm going to make a better transition. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Not good. I'll go forward again. Make the transition. Good. You see that he's active from behind, and he's not falling in a transition like in one piece, but he's still active while I go back. Oh, that's a little bit uneven, but okay. We're gonna do that a few times, but because I don't like it that he is not active. So I go a little bit back, and now go forward. And he has to respond to my leg. When he's not responding, I give another leg. If he goes to canter, he goes to canter. I really don't care. And then, while he's thinking forward, then I go back to trot. Ooh. You see he's getting more active again. Oh, okay. Not active enough, so well done, horse. I go back to trot. Ooh, trot. Okay, this is better. Oh, okay, come. He's going to canter because he don't want to get more connection in the trot. So I can go back immediately, but I can also fix it in the canter first, like I do now. When I think it's more fixed, I go back to trot. Oh, he's thinking not forward, so I do it again. And I want him to go to trot again. Oh, go to trot, to the trot. Yeah, I use my inside leg and I do a little bit of leg yield, and then he's falling in the trot. I do it again. See, this is pretty good. He has nice self-carriage, but in a trot he still thinks it's difficult. I do a little bit of leg yield. Oh, he's doing cross canter, but it doesn't matter. This is better. Okay. Go again and go to trot. Oh. And while I go back in trot, I want him to stay active. You see now when I go back, his trot stays active, and then I go forward. It's also active. I go back again. And he's still thinking forward. He's not thinking forward now, so I go forward again. Then I go back. Not too much. Now he's still thinking forward while I'll go back. That's good, and now I can go forward. So when I make the transition too abrupt, how do you call it? Then he's not thinking forward anymore, and I'm losing my energy. So this is good. I can go back more because then he will fall to walk or get behind my leg. This is better. We can do the other way. Go back. Oh, oh, oh. Well done. I want him to still stay straight like he is now. Good. I'll go back a bit. Good. He's still active. Good. Still active. And then I go forward. Good. Go back. Still active. You see, when I go back and I wait too long with my leg, he will not think forward anymore. I go back. Here, I waited too long. I was too slow. Do it again. Go back. Go back. Yeah, it's better. He's thinking forward now. Good. And forward. 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 Good. Go back. And go forward. Well done. I'm gonna walk a little bit. Ooh. So we're gonna do canter. Canter is a little bit the same. So I go a little bit back, but I want him to think forward. If I'm too late, he will fall to walk or to trot, and he will not think forward again. So my timing is very important, that I respond quick enough. So a little slow, but you still see he's active, so this is good. And I'll go forward. Well done. This is pretty good. Well done. Can I do a change maybe? Yeah, well done. It's maybe not a perfect change, but for a 4-year-old, if you just do it already, it's good that they already know. What's also a good exercise is in canter or in trot that you make smaller circles. Of course, you can't make a very small circle because if you lose activity, you're missing the point. So, but when he still is active and you're able to keep the rhythm, it's a very good exercise because you have to use your hind leg more and you have control over the shoulder and you can keep him active. So this is a very good exercise to keep the horse a little bit more strong, or to get him more strong. This is of course a difficult side to make a change, but I'm gonna try. Almost. Well done. Ooh, trot. So you see now he's getting more together. This is quite difficult for him because he's huge. So he has quite some difficulties staying together, but keep him straight. But this is quite good. So now I can go a little bit back. See if he goes forward. Keep him straight. You see it's already the start of my medium trot. Yeah, that's already quite a good medium trot for a 4-year-old. So this horse thinks the right canter to trot transition is quite difficult. So I'm going to try again. I always do the leg yield because then they fall more into the trot without losing the activity forward. So I go to trot again and do leg yield. Ooh. Well done, horse. I think it's good for today. We do a little stretching and then we're finished. Okay. So this horse I ride around 4 or 3 times a week. Because he's very tall, sometimes I only ride him 3 times a week, because you see now he's sweating a lot, so he has to recover. Normally my rule is a 3-year-old you ride 3 times a week, a 4-year-old you ride 4 times a week, a 5-year-old you can ride 5 times a week. A 20-year-old don't ride him 20 times a week, that's not a good idea. So I hope you liked this video. If you do, leave a thumbs up or a comment. If you have any questions, maybe we can make another how-to. So yeah, see you next video. Bye bye. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Dan zet je er maar in.